Hello, my name is Gustavo. I am from Cuba. I am the third generation of tobacco growers. I have part of my family growing tobacco in Cuba in this moment. I collect all my experience from my family from 1932. My grandfather started to grow tobacco in the island. Continuously my father, and now I'm here in Dominican Republic, bringing all my experience, all my family experience to here to improve the tobacco to roll premium cigars. What can I say? I love this. I'm growing I'm growing tobacco. I'm processing tobacco for more than 20 years. In Dominican, we are trying to change.
The background noise.
Hello, my name is Gustavo. I am from Cuba. I am the third generation of tobacco growers. My grandfather started in Cuba in 1932. My father continues the tradition and passed to me all the experience. We are growing tobacco and processing tobacco for more than 20 years in part of Cuba and now here in the Dominican Republic. We are doing different here because we are doing like the Cuban style. In Dominican, normally this country used to grow tobacco to sell leaf. So now we are growing tobacco to roll premium cigar like the Cuban tradition.
Okay, cut it later. Okay.
So
We'll cut that out.
Yeah, it's Cuban tradition. In the Dominican Republic.
we need the
We'll edit it later. We can edit that.
Yeah. We have we start to buy lands in Dominican Republic. We are growing Cuban tobacco because we think that has a very good taste, has a very good aroma. We used to go to Cuba every year, every 2 years to get the pure seeds to keep the consistency in the tobacco. We are using, like I told you before, we are using all the steps that we use in Cuba. We made the study of the soil that people don't used to do here. We build closest houses for the curing process. That is very important because in Dominican, people used to have open houses for curing process. That is not good because we need to control the humidity and the temperature to get a good cure process. The cure process is one of the most important things to obtain a good tobacco, the final good tobacco. We build tall houses, totally closed with some windows and some doors, so that way we can control the humidity and the temperature. If you have a high humidity, so we can open the houses and we can keep it lower humidity. If we have high temperature, so we can open the houses to control the temperature. It's important to know many things on the growing process because nowadays premium cigar needs a very good tobacco, a premium tobacco. That this process, we need to start with the soil preparation, and we have to finish in the fermentation process. The experience teaches us that every step is very important. We can't forget anything from the beginning to the end. For example, normally we prepare the soil 60 days before to start the growing season. That is very important because the soil can obtain all the nutrients, when we remove the soil, the soil can English, goodness.
With the nutrients.
It's okay, we have time, we can edit that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Out all the magnesium and phosphorus.
Well, no, we add after, when we remove the soil, is because the air all the bacteria in the soil, everything on the soil, so the soil will be more clean after we remove it. So when we do that, we analyze some test from the soil to know what the soil needs. So phosphorus, magnesium, potassium, so we can add to the soil to be ready to start the growing season. After that, I want to say that it's very important to obtain plants from the greenhouses. We use advanced technologies to obtain good plants to bring to the fields. We use greenhouses. We call in Spanish bandejas. It's a square pieces where we put more or less 400 plants to start to grow. When the plants has more or less between 35 days to 42 days, we choose the best plants to bring to the field. Bring you the warranty to obtain a very good tobacco plant during the growing process. After that, we have to check the fields almost every day. It's very important to know, how many irrigation you need, the tobacco needs, the sickness control is very important. Our growers, they know, we teach them that they have to control the sickness every week. We have a program to them to fumigation, and they know how can take care the plant. The fertilizer is another important thing, because people only use fertilizer only for one time. Normally we use for 3 times. We use the first fertilizer 8 days after we plant on the field. The second fertilizer is more or less 12 days later, so we are talking about more or less 20 days. And the third one is before the 35 days, so between 30 and 35 days. That is very important because help the plant to grow in healthy condition and give the tobacco the power, the taste, the aroma that the premium cigar needs. It's another thing that we do here that is new for a lot of growers is we clean the bottom of the tree. We used to clean 4-leaf. The people think that those 4-leaf are important because they're gonna get more tobacco, but we teach them with our experience that those 4-leaf are like a paper. They are on the bottom of the tree, so all the nutrients the plant